Finding reliable suppliers is make or break for your business. So stay tuned while I teach you all of the tips and tricks for finding the most trustworthy suppliers on Alibaba. Let's get it. What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Trevor Carden. Today we're going to be diving into something that is crucial for every Amazon FBA seller: how to find reliable suppliers. When it comes to sourcing products for your business, finding trustworthy suppliers is key to your success. In this video, I'll be walking you guys through Alibaba's website, giving you my best tips I can for finding reputable suppliers and building those strong business relationships. Okay, so let's take a look at Alibaba's homepage. So on this homepage, you can see all kinds of different things about ranking products and things like that. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna search for a keyword. So let's say cat water bowl. That's gonna be our first keyword. Take a look at this. When you search for a keyword like that, it's gonna pop up with a list of results. I like to filter it by this graph section, so you see products horizontally as well. But you're gonna see tons of different products here. This is also the place that you're going to find all of the key elements that you need to filter by in order to find reliable and trustworthy suppliers. On the left-hand side, you'll see the different filter options you have, from location, different certificates, and to these ones right here, which I will explain here in a moment. The first thing we're going to sort by is certificates. The ISO certificate demonstrates commitment to quality and consistency. It's a really good certificate to have, and I like to check that just so I know that my manufacturers are going to have good and quality products. The next one I like to sort by is trade assurance, right here. So trade assurance is a free service that Alibaba provides, and it's designed to help create trust between buyers and suppliers. It covers you in case of any sort of shipping or quality related issues or disputes happen with your supplier. So this is a really good option to have, and you want to make sure that the supplier that you choose has trade assurance. The next one is going to be verified supplier, which you can check right here. Verified supplier is kind of like Alibaba's premium membership, but it also means that Alibaba has verified that they are a real supplier, and it really helps give you that extra layer of credibility when you're looking for suppliers on Alibaba. So once all of your filtered results have loaded, you'll see all of the different products and listings here that meet your requirements: trade assurance, verified supplier, and good certification. I like the ISO. So if you scroll through these, you'll see also on the listings, you have certain years, okay? So you have right here, this one's been sitting on this listing for about 2 years. This one started 7 years ago. This one 10 years ago. And that's something I like to do when I'm looking through different suppliers, to try to compare them and find out which one's better. If a supplier has been open for only like a year or less, what that generally means is, one, either they're a trading company, which I'll explain the difference here, but either they're a trading company, or they are a scam, or they're just brand new to manufacturing this product that you're trying to sell. And you don't want any newbies trying to sell or create your premium products. So let's go with one that's been open for 10 years. Let's go with this one right here. Load that up here in the new page. Okay, so as you can see, this supplier is a verified supplier. This is the company name, which you can click on this to go to their profile as well. But you can see here, they're a custom manufacturer. They've been open for 10 years. At least they have had this listing for 10 years. And they have a pretty decent rating, 4.7 out of 5, and 100% on-time delivery rate. These are the kind of things that you should be looking at when you're looking at your supplier. So if you scroll through here, you can see all kinds of different things, specifications about their product. You can see different photos and videos here if you want to look more into the product itself. And there's a bunch of more information if you scroll down about the company itself, like their certificates. You see here all the pictures of their warehouses and things like that. Okay, now let's talk about the two different kinds of suppliers on Alibaba: trading companies and manufacturers. A trading company does not make, store, or even own the products that they're selling to you. They're what we like to call the middleman between you and the actual manufacturer. Unlike trading companies, manufacturers are involved in making, storing, and owning the products that they're selling to you. So if you're trying to choose between the two, Ordering directly from the manufacturer is the right decision 90% of the time. One of the very few exceptions would be if you can't find any manufacturers on Alibaba, then you'll have to settle with a trading company. But that's very rare, so more than likely, you're just not looking hard enough. All right, now let's talk about communication. So in order to communicate with the supplier, you have two different ways of going about it. You can click Chat Now, which will pull up this nice little chat box for you where you can send them a message here. This is going to be the chat right here. You can send them a message about your specifications, your questions, things like that. The next method you can do is Contact Supplier, which oftentimes will give you this nice little template where you can put in your quantity, the amount you're looking for, and sometimes it depends on the supplier on here, but sometimes you'll find templates of different buttons that you can click that will specify details about the product that you specifically want from that supplier. When communicating with potential suppliers, do not hesitate to ask detailed questions about their manufacturing process, product specifications, and shipping options. Clear communication is essential for a successful partnership. You also need to make sure that the company you're working with is extremely responsive. They should be replying to you as soon as possible. If you find out that the supplier you're speaking with is taking forever to respond to you or just not even responding to you at all, that is a major red flag. The reason for this is that once you purchase your products from the supplier, you're going to be working with them a lot. Whether it's product alterations, inventory management, etc., you don't want to run out of your inventory all because your supplier won't get back with you. Here's a quick tip though. Keep up to date with all of the Chinese holidays that are going on. Generally in China, all the factories close down for these holidays. And that could be the reason why they haven't gotten back to you yet. Okay, so now we're gonna look at the reviews on this page and kind of see what kind of reviews it has. When it comes to reviews on suppliers' listings, you can't always generally trust the positive reviews, but most of the time, if there's bad reviews, you can know that something suspicious is going on, and you can know that what they're saying is more than likely correct about that supplier. So generally, we want to look for 1 stars, 2 stars, even 3 stars sometimes. And we want to check and make sure that nothing suspicious is going on with the supplier. I've seen, certain suppliers that I was looking at using, I've seen the reviews have bad reviews talking about how they got ripped off, they were scammed, the products were terrible, things like that. And this is really important to know before even starting with them, because you're going to be investing a lot of money into these suppliers. And finally, if you haven't watched my video on inspection companies, I'll link it right here for you. The summary of that is, once you're ready to make your purchase, you want to hire an inspection company to go out to your suppliers in their factory and actually inspect them. They'll also inspect the product after you purchase them to do some quality control and make sure that they meet your specifications exactly. I highly recommend Mobley LLC Inspection Company because they are very professional at what they do. I've used them tons of times. They provide you with loads of detailed information about your product, about your shipment, about the company you're buying from. They are by far the most professional inspection company I have ever worked with. I'll put the link to them in the description of this video, so make sure to go and check that out. So in conclusion, finding a reliable supplier on Alibaba is essential for your success on Amazon, on whatever business you're doing, Shopify, whatever you're selling on, you need to have very reliable and trustworthy suppliers. To do that, follow the steps I gave you, the certificates, make sure they have experience, and go through each one of those things and make sure that your supplier is meeting those expectations. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that the information in this video was helpful for you. If you did like it and it did help you out at all, please go ahead, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get more valuable Amazon FBA content. I'll see you guys in the next one.